notice that there is not a single video on the internet that shows you how to vision board as a wannabe creator. So welcome to this video. I know I'm making this at an odd time in the year. I know a lot of people like to do this at the beginning of the year, but this is proof that you can do it whenever. If you've just woken up today and decided, you know what, I'm going to live out my content creator dream, this video is for you because we are going to start this together. We're going to make my vision board and I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it and how you can focus it around being a content creator. And I'm also going to tell you all my little tricks and hacks on how I make it. You will notice that, yes, I do already have one and I don't like it anymore, which is why I'm making this video, so that we can do it together and also talk about why I don't like that. I also just realised I still have these clips in my hair. I should probably take them out. I'm going to try and take this off. I do feel like it's going to take my paint off, which will make me really upset. Oh, I've actually just ripped my wall apart. Do not use nano tape. Whatever you do, do not. I don't even use blue tack though, so I honestly don't know, but we'll cover that up with posters. This was the vision board I made at the beginning of the year, and the reason why I don't like it anymore is because I'm limiting myself. What do you mean that this is the only thing I want to achieve? No, we're going to make it bigger, which is why I either ended up printing like 30 more goals that I want to get done, because this is great. But some of these have already been done and we're only a few months into the year and I want to aim bigger. I know you're sitting there and you're like, oh my god, I'm such a small creator, but I have such big dreams. Put them on your vision board. Right now, I would honestly love to go to like a fashion week. That'd be iconic, but the kind of following that I have right now and the kind of platform I have isn't very big, so I don't at this moment in time it would be weird for me to even think about going. At some point in the future I want to go to one, so why is that not on my vision board? I'm going to try and take off as many of these as I can, the ones that I still haven't done yet, and I'm going to put them onto the new one. And the new one in question is this. It is double the size and it is a cork board. Now this is so much better because that other one I just used glue and I stuck them down, which means once I've achieved them I can't take them off and replace them. This we can use these tiny little pins and we can just stick them on, and then we can just take them off, or we can swap them about whenever we like, and I haven't got to fight with my wall. But my number one tip is use a cork board instead of a piece of cardboard. And that's it, she is all off. This was literally a back of a paint by numbers thing, literally just a piece of cardboard. Now if you don't know what you want to put on your vision board, Pinterest will be your best friend. All of these photos I'm about to show you are from my Pinterest. I have a board especially for it. It's called Dream, and I have everything on here that is printed basically on my vision board. We've got literally everything on here, and because I want to do content creation and stuff, I also have one called Dream PR. Put all of the PR that I would love to get at some point. The best place to get any kind of inspiration for what you want to do. And then once you've got your inspiration pics, now I don't know if this is all over the world or just in the UK, but I use a thing called free prints. This is not sponsored by the way, but please hit me up because I am in your messages. You gotta try these things. But these are by free prints, and you basically get 45 free prints a month. You just pay for the postage, which is about £3.99, £2.99, something like that. But you get 43 free prints. Now if I went into Tesco's or Boots, it's like 60p per print, so this is very, very cheap. I've just printed out everything from my Pinterest and we are going to rearrange them on the vision board. So my tips for 2 and 3 is Pinterest is your best friend, and also try and find a cheap printing service to print out your vision board ideas, or if you have a printer, even better, you can do it yourself. I've now split everything up and put them into piles. So this one is for all of my content creation. Like we have everything from sorting out our Instagram to events to PR to getting literally anything I can think about for content creation is in this pile. This pile is some quotes. I also have some quotes in here in this pile though, but this is just what I just took from the last board. But I also wanted to tell you a way I visualize a certain amount of followers is doing this. So I'll take a screenshot of my social media page and then I will go and edit it to say the amount of followers that I want. So obviously I do not have 100k on these, but we edit it to make it look like that. So you look at this and you're like, I'm going to have that one day. This is what we're going to have, and that's going to be on my phone. So that is what I do for these. This pile, however, is also like personal things that I want to do. So I want to read more, I want to travel more, I want to journal more, I want to get better with drinking more, you know, all like other little things. I also put quotes in this pile as well, but all like little things that you also just want to add on your board. Just little personal touches. But now we get to the fun part of putting them all on the board. Now, obviously, at this point, I do not know if we're going to be able to add all of these on here. Very unlikely not, because there is like 50 images and that is not the biggest we could have got. But we're going to make it work. Now, obviously, I will talk to you about... Why are we going lower? I'll talk to you about some of the things that are in my content creation pile, because that is the whole point of this video. We're going to start with this one. So this is basically one of the people I follow who I think is really cool, and I love the way she lays out her Instagram, so I thought I'd screenshot that and be like, I want my Instagram to look like this. Like, I want it to be aesthetic and I want it to look cool, so we're going to have that on there to remind ourselves that we need to take better photos. Basically, that's basically what I mean. I also have a photo of like a better YouTube camera, because at the moment I do just use my iPhone, and I think that's fine, but until we manage to save up enough, it would be cool to have a proper filming camera. These three are very like kind of photography like, I guess. Like, they kind of like, I'd love to have my own little like makeup collection or be a face of a collection. That would be so cool. I'm very model or anything, but it would just be cool. The same with this kind of photo. Everyone knows this is Refined Beauty. This is the founder, Jess, and she is amazing. She is the boss woman. She is just amazing. She's actually amazing. Basically someone that I look up to, so it makes sense to put her on there. To have another kind of like photo shoots kind of photo. On the same idea of photo shoots, I also have a lot of these like photos of invitations to events. So this is for a fashion week thing. This is for like Prada. I also have Coachella. I think that would be so cool to be invited to go to Coachella. Plus, apparently you get paid to go. Who doesn't want that? Who does not want that? I also have like events where you get to sit down, you get like a whole little bag of goodies. I love getting a bag of goodies, you know. But this is New York Fashion Week, a red carpet event. This could literally be anything. I mean, like, this could even be to like a invitation of like a new film coming out, because I know influencers get sent to them. That would be cool. Grammy Awards, obviously not for me to win a Grammy, but I mean the invitation to go and watch the show. Another catwalk. If you didn't know, I actually did a fashion degree, and I have a fashion degree, so I actually never managed to even go to one of these because I was at uni during COVID, so that kind of sucks. But I'd love to be invited to go to one. Just another more in general makeup event, because we love them. I have managed to go to 2 already, so this was on my previous board, so we can kind of tick this off. Just keep it there because we obviously want to be invited to more. And then lastly, which is obviously the most exciting one for a lot of us, is my PR like little selection. This is some of my dream brands or things that I would love to get in PR, so I will quickly go through these. This is the YSL, are they lipsticks or lip balms? A dream to get these. I would absolutely die to have them. I'd also put perfume, because perfume's always good, and plus like getting a Prada one or getting like a big brand, a dream. Jisoo or Gisoo, I never know. That's also really good. Summer Fridays would be a dream, because I always say that they're really expensive and I personally wouldn't buy them, but if they want to send them to me. Pixie, Bubble, Glow Recipe, another dream brand. Elf, because we love Elf, she is our affordable queen. And then I've just got some photos of like lots of PR in one spot, just to kind of be like, I can do big PR hauls like I used to watch on YouTube. Love watching PR hauls on YouTube. My favourites is like Laura Lee, and she fills up the thumbnail with boxes, and I'm just like, that is crazy. That is crazy. But we have something like this just to kind of show that could be our reality at some point. Arrange them. I'm actually just gonna put them on the board, and we're just gonna see what happens, because I'm gonna try and fit as many of these as possible on here. Is a crazy, the posture is not giving. Posture was not giving. You should have told me about that. I'm just gonna lay things out and we're gonna see what happens. I don't know if I need 2 of the lots of PR though, so we'll put 1 to one side for now, but I do want as many of these as possible. I may have to cut some bits up, because as you can see, it's already like, she's already filling up, and that's just the PR part. All PR over there, and then we put events. I kind of want to keep on this side. Grammy Awards, New York Fashion Week. I could chop that up to be a lot more smaller. A lot of YouTube stuff as well, so that will go in its own corner. Editing, because we need to make sure we're on our editing stuff. YouTube plaque, obviously. I also have a photo of Google AdSense. I don't even know if they still do these anymore. But when you reach reach the 1,000 subscribers or the 4,000 watch hours, they send you this. I don't know if they still do that anymore though. that's all going on there. Also this to show that I've reached that. My new camera is going on there. I also want to have a little section for travel because I have just not travelled anywhere. So that would be a good thing to do this year. This is more of my personal part. I'd love to go to Italy. That's the one. So I realise I definitely do not have enough space for all of these things. So I'm going to try and utilise hanging things off the edge. This one is literally like that's the edge right here. I'm going to try and hang things off and see how that plans. I just spent a few minutes cutting some down, so now they are a lot smaller because I realised that this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, and I want to try and fit as much as we can on there. So let's do a time lapse. No, because tell me this does not look better. Watch them all fall off. Look how big that is, and look how crazy it looks, and you can't even see the board anymore. I am scared that I've missed some though, so I'm going to put it back down and fix it. Here she is. She does look kind of crazy, but we're still missing something. This is everything. This is genuinely everything that I could have fit on here, but we are just missing the quotes. We obviously need to have the motivational quotes on here, and we obviously need to stick on our 100Ks. But the question is, where are we going to put these on here? Because she's looking kind of crazy, and we also don't want to like hide anything. I am thinking of putting these more in this area just because this is the more like content creator little bit. I also already do have some quotes. I have this one, pause to read it if you like, and then I also have this one which says someone with the same goal is working harder than you, so keep pushing. Truth. Put them on. I put one there and one there. We still have a few to go though. I like this one where it says work until you don't have to introduce yourself. That is honestly a slay. Honestly, I might just put that there. That looks good there. I am a successful content. Whoop! I like to drop it. Successful content creator, also a very good one. I could honestly just stick them so they kind of come off like that. This I always print out. This has to somehow find its way into the middle. It might have to go like there. I don't know if that's even anywhere close to the middle. I also have a little like savings one. I'd love to save £10,000. Where should you go is the real question. I think I'm just gonna have it hang off over here, and then kind of the last ones that I want to put, I have to put my YouTube one where we have 10,000 subscribers, because at some point that might happen. But this is my little YouTube area, and I mean, I guess right here, maybe that looks good. Let me just put the pins in for these and we'll do a full reveal. I honestly do not even know how to hold this. It's actually really heavy, but if I go as far back as I can go, this is how she's looking. I'm actually gonna have to stand. Like that is how big she is, but we managed to get everything on it all in one place. Like she's almost the whole screen, but that's pretty good. I do need to figure out a way of how I'm gonna put it on the wall, but we'll figure that one out later on. I'm just happy that she's complete, and that is your content creator vision board. I will give you a close-up. So here is obviously my little PR section, all of our dream PR we would love, and then I go down here in this corner and this is all of my YouTube bits, and then I go on to just a few little bits of travel because that will happen at some point, and then we have some normal goals. We need to take our vitamins, we need to drink more water, my stream set up that I'd like to have at some point. Then we have some quotes, these are all dotted around anyway, and then we have all of this section is basically events, because that is #1 thing which is most exciting ever. The fashion week, we have the makeup, we have our inspiration. This, imagine me on this, imagine. Yeah, sure. Red carpets, all of that, and all of that turns into this.